Hello everybody, my name is Light of Hand, and today I'll be doing the unboxing of Arkham Horror, the card game, core set. Okay guys, those of you who know me, I'm mostly a miniature person. Well, after watching a video on Ready Steady Play, of them playing this, the intro, a little bit of the gameplay, because I stopped because I didn't want to spoil anything for myself, I thought, yes, I've got to get this game. Oh, this is also done by Fantasy Flight Games. Okay, so let's have a quick look at the box art for a second. Let's just zoom in a little. I think it looks really kind of cool. I'm someone who's played a bit of the Call of Cthulhu roleplay stuff. So I, Lovecraft and Call of Cthulhu has always really interested me. I don't know if you kind of noticed, Shadows of Brimstone, you have health and insanity. It's another game that has that sort of mechanic. Anyway. If you sort of look here, you can see what looks like... Has she got a shotgun or a pistol? I can't tell. It could be a revolver. Not too sure there, if I'm honest. You've got what looks like some hellish creatures and flying creatures and tentacles in the middle of a street with a full moon in the background. Let's quickly turn this over. And... let's zoom in a little here. Okay, let's see if I can do this with no problem. In the sleepy town of Arkham, Massachusetts, if I said that wrong, I apologise, a small band of investigators seek to uncover the nature of a sinister menace that threatens humanity. But beware. The arcane realm holds countless terrors, and investigators must take care to maintain a tenuous grip upon their very sanity and survival. I know I've missed a word out there, guys. I couldn't pronounce it, so I just skipped ahead. I apologise. Okay. This is a game that you can play 1 to 4 players, but you need... so it explains it in the rulebook, but you need another one of these. Okay, so let's turn this over. Oh, something stuck to the back, which I've not noticed till now. Ugh, okay. Sorry about that. I didn't see that till now. Let's open it. Okay, so there is the rule reference book. Basically, it just tells you what you've got to do with certain rules that may pop up, and so on. I haven't played this yet, guys. I really do want to, though. And I will be soon. And I'm going to bring something up at the end of the game as well. You know, different markers, what your characters can carry. So on. There's the scenario book. Now, I'm not going to flick through this too much because I don't want to give anything away that I shouldn't. Because story, you know, is important to me. But you do get 3 scenarios. If I turn around, you can sort of see there. It's the Gathering, the Midnight Masks, and the Decisive Blow. I believe I said that right. As you can see here, killed and insane investigators. Now that says to me, something's not right. The campaign notes. The cultists were investigating. The cultists who got away. Now, not sure what importance that has yet, but there are some other stuff that's coming. In every Fantasy Flight set, you'll always get stuff that's coming out. And I have to say, I do really enjoy X-Wing, but I haven't played much recently. I should do. You know, maybe talk to Mike Dennis and some of the guys that I know have been interested in that game. Anyway, I digress here. This is a book that's full of games. Now this is great. It basically runs you through a kind of turn, gives you all the basics, tells you what you've got in the set. Sorry for the glare. Tells you what you should do, what the different symbols kind of mean, and it really does help you in that very first scenario. Okay, I'm not going to lie. I've opened this box already to loosen up the packaging because I've had a bit of problems with packaging in some of my other videos, and I'm taking steps now to try and make sure I don't. Okay, these are all different tokens. If you turn it over, you can see they're like despair sort of there. I think these are clue tokens, and these are despair sort of things, but I'm not 100% sure on that. There's your sanity. There's your health damage. See, it's the odd like 3. That is a resource token, because some actions cost resources. Okay guys, let me show you, let me come out of it. Let me show you these tokens. These are very important, these tokens. Again, with the campaign book, you saw some numbers and stuff like that. If you're playing an easy scenario, you'd have more of these here. These are effectively, you know, like how we play a lot of dice games and so on. Again, sorry if I'm talking to people that already know this sort of system. You've got to realise you're talking to a guy that mostly plays miniature games, has only really just discovered this kind of... Well, no, I've Warhammer Quest, I suppose. But I really like this. This is... The system seems really cool. I know that's the automatic failure, that's the elder sign. I'm getting some coin cases to put around these so they can last me longer, even though I've got another set would have some more stuff on it. There's your more resource tokens, there's more damage, health damage ones. These ones will mean symbols as you go through the sort of game. Again, when you have that bag, you're told what to put into it and what not. Okay, this little bag here, this contains the character cards. Now, when I say character cards, I don't mean the actual stats or anything. When you're playing, that means your character still needs to be activated. When you turn over to the sort of black and white darker side, it means that character's done something this turn, which I think is really cool. Okay, I don't want to grab too much, because as you can see there's a lot of cards there, and I don't want to show everything, so I've taken out certain cards so I can play the first scenario. Well, there's the gathering, and as you can see there's certain tokens, as I was saying before, that if they come up they mean something. So XX of the number of ghouls enemies in your location. So that's a minus for the number of enemies. Okay, so fair enough. -1 if you fail, you take a horror. Okay, so that's if you pull out again this sort of like cultist symbol that's over there. And the other one, I don't know what that symbol is. If there are any ghoul enemies in your location, take 1 damage. So again, it's kind of scary. It has the same reference, I believe, on the other side. Oh no, expert or harder, or easy and standard. I'm probably going to play standard, to be honest, guys. I don't think expert or thing I'll survive even a minute. Then you've got these sort of like scenario sort of bits. Then you've got like what you've got to do, the little fluff text. Then you've got like the little bits where you've got to go. I don't want to show too much. Oh, I've also got some there's other scenarios. You know, again, as I said, I'm trying to be a little careful not to give anything away here, guys, because I think that's kind of bad. Again, these little rule things are really important, I think. As I said, I started gathering the deck up for the first scenario already to the other rule reference, so which I think is about, yeah, there. So, and what it is on these cards, I'm going to get one. I'm going to go to the very first one anyway. You see these symbols here? When you set a scenario up, they'll tell you what symbol card you need to use for that scenario. So I've set myself up in a way for the first scenario to come along. Of course, I'm going to reshuffle and so on. But there's different cards in this game, and that's what these cards are. And they're called agenda cards. Now, they're basically not good. They are really, really not good. Okay. Let's take a look at this now. Now this one shows the investigators. Now you've got 5 of them. You've got Roland Banks. Again, he has some special abilities here. Some effects. He has some health and insanity. Now how much health and insanity he can take. So if he passes that insanity token, he goes mad. But he has a lot of health. So, but he's also, I think that's intelligence, law, brute, agility. Now, that would be for fighting, that would be for dodging. I'm not sure what that one's for. I think there's some tests that you can do to help with that, but I think that one's clues. Okay, then you've got Skids, O'Toole, and Ex-Con. Again, you know, a little bit. He can take a little bit more sanity damage. He's not as good in a fight as the police officer, but he's a lot better at sort of dodging out. You got Wendy Adams, again, quite an all-rounder in some senses, quite good in other things, but not so good in brute. brute things. Okay, you've then got Angie's Baker. Not sure if... Again, she's quite good at certain things. You can see sort of health damage and stuff like that. Then you've got Wendy Walker. Sorry if you can hear some noises, guys. I think that's my neighbours. If you can't, fair enough. And then you've got like some resource cards. Now these are what your hand is. Not all of these, obviously, you can have. You know, in these corners, they've got points on how many resources it costs. If you look at these sort of like dots here, guys, you'd have to have experience points to have that shotgun. So, again, like there's different sets. If I let me just quickly check again how many different sets there are. There's Seeker cards. There's Mystic cards. There's Neutral cards. I think there's Guardian as well. Survival. And Rogue. There's Rogue cards as well, my mistake. And there's Guardian. Yeah, there's Guardian cards as well. Okay. But then there's also, if I can go right towards the back, and there's Neutral. There's Insanity. Problems the characters will have. And these have to, you know, you get one anyway, but there's ones that can turn up in the game when you're drawing your hand. Now, I'm not sure how that properly works yet, because, again, I haven't played my first game yet. But I am looking forward to. Let's put this away. Well, that's what you get in the set anyway, guys. But I've got a question to ask you guys. I would like to run a game. There's a lot of text, though. A lot of information and so on. So, what it is I would like to try this, but I don't know, do like a solo game playthrough. But I do have dyslexia, so sometimes I know I'm going to have problems reading the cards and so on. But I'm going to ask you guys, I want to try. I really do want to try. This is part of me that's like, I love the idea, I love the mechanics of this. Not sure how well my reading will hold up for me. But I do want to try. Anyway, guys, before I go away, I want to ask, again, I've got another vote on my channel. Would you like me to do an unboxing? I have opened the box, so just have a quick look inside at certain things. Of the Mansion of Madness, second edition. Again, something else I want to do a gameplay video of, because it can be played single player. Or would you like me to do an unboxing of Guild Ball Kickoff? Again, if I do the adventures, scenarios maybe, I might do it by scenario, maybe a campaign for Arkham Horror. But I also own these, and I might do these as well. Anyway, guys, my name is Light of Hand. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please click like. If you'd like to leave a comment, please do. Please vote for these. Let me know if you think I should try and do a gameplay video or not. As I said, I am dyslexic, so that is going to be a small problem when I try and read some stuff. But at the same time, I'm trying not to let that be to stop me from doing stuff, if that makes sense. Also, guys, if you'd like to subscribe to my channel, everyone is welcome. Anyway, guys, I hope you're all having a good day, and good night.